How's it going, guys? AZPlayer21 back with more of this excellent game that I have come across recently. Football Coach College Dynasty. You can get it on Steam right now. It is in early access. It's had a couple of patches since it has come out, but you can get it, I believe, for just $12. And it's a pretty good deal if you are into the sports simulation kind of genre, especially college football, considering we're having to wait quite some time before we get the next NCAA or college football video game from EA Sports, I should say. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. We are currently playing with American Samoa. We just recently lost to Kansas. We're 1-3 right now. I don't play through the entirety of the game. I just do the recruiting and I set the practice focuses, and then I just let the team do what they gotta do, essentially. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can do here. Adjusting the game plan, running that spread offense, a run first offense, because our running backs are not terrible. We have a 60, I believe 67 overall rated quarterback who will only get better. He's only a sophomore, I believe, right? Let's take a look at that. Where is our team? Yeah, just a sophomore, Owen Summers, but with that A- potential. So the hope is that he gets up in overall quite a bit next year, gets up to maybe 60, 69, 70, 71, and we have a better chance of winning some games, perhaps, after next year. That is definitely the hope. You can see here, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions thus far this year. Not doing terribly, considering his overall rating, but definitely could be better. Our defense is not super terrible, 77 overall rated, good for number 72 out of, I believe, 78 in the league, in the country, I guess you can say, American Samoa. I don't know if I'm going to do kind of like a Road to Glory or a Journeyman kind of save. See if I get job offers after the end of the year. That would be pretty cool. Ultimately, the goal would be probably to end up at Oregon, so that could be cool. But yeah, I do not really play through the games. I just do the recruiting and I set the lineups and I just let it go however it goes. That's kind of how I do it for NCAA football in general anyways. Probably change that once the new game comes out, but for right now, I'm just really liking the mechanics, just trying to get used to the game. I called plays on about 2 games and it got pretty old pretty fast, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And it looks like Beatty's going to be our returner for the time being, while Pineda heals up. Rojas actually doing a little bit better on his kicks. You can see last year he did not play. This year he is playing. Good for him. Let's go ahead and check out that recruiting. We are getting very close to actually getting some commits to commit to us. This junior college guy, Pablo Dorsey, 64 overall, not ideal, but definitely some depth, which is exactly what we're needing. This guy I'm really liking, 66 overall, B- potential, Martin De Leon. 2 stars, but I mean, looking at that overall, it can still help our team, especially with how bad our team is right now. They'd be right in there probably playing essentially their first year, giving them some good chances to develop. So this is going by recruit rating. Only have 39 targets targeted right now. Don't really need to add any more unless maybe another running back, but I don't really think running backs in this game are very... There's no running backs that are really going to be available for me to recruit right now. Those are my recruits. Let's go to all recruits, filter recruits, clear, and running back. And you can see here a lot of these guys are establishing their favorites or already about to commit. Even if I go to the very last page, these guys are already narrowing their schools and they have scholarship offers. So this guy, Owen Chapman, I'm hoping we can get kind of alongside Ezekiel Rowe, Timothy Farrar. They're very bad. I'll be blunt with you. They're very bad. So running back's a position that's not looking too good for us. But if we take a look at our team at the running back position, we've got freshman and a sophomore, and Luke Koch and Miguel Diamond, who will be back next year. So we're not overly worried about losing them right now. Not overly worried. Alberto Stapleton, we are worried, and George Beatty, we are worried about. Our 2-star receivers are going to be gone. Douglas Hawley, our sophomore, he's going to probably take the load, 70 overall. Hopefully he develops a lot more this offseason. But let's go ahead and finish up that recruiting. Really, like I said, can't put up another running back on the block for us. So we're just going to go by points ahead, and we're going to see if there's anybody that we're kind of losing out on. All these guys we're in lead for. No one's really offering them scholarships, and that's fine because we have these guys that we added actually last week. So they've already been offered deals. These guys actually, Matthew Ramsey guy actually looks pretty good. 65 rated B- potential. Same thing with this kid, Pedro Clements. He's a JUCO kid, but some good depth for sure. Gonna offer him a scholarship. All these guys we are in the lead for, but it couldn't hurt, adding a little bit more points on them just to kind of get them closer to signing with us. If we go all the way down here, these are the guys that we are trailing for. So guys like Grady Osborne, who Tulane, it looks like, just are probably going to take him. Yeah, more than likely. F plus potential, so not the end of the world losing Grady Osborne. And we have plenty of other safeties that we're going after, so we're going to go ahead and say au revoir to him. Ezekiel Rowe, we still do want to get just because we need running backs. So NIL deal, very important to him. And yeah, we'll offer him 20K just because a little sweetener probably get us up there. They did not offer him an NIL deal, but they did offer him a scholarship last week, which is why they jumped out in front of us by so much. I believe that's USF, South Florida. They are in the lead for Skylar Hunter, who looks crazy. He looks crazy. Let's see here. What can we do with Skylar Hunter? Can we offer him an NIL deal? He really wouldn't care that much, so it's not really too worth it. And I want to keep that NIL money available for possible transfers. So it's not really too worth it to give it to this kid, but definitely holding on to it later to see if we can get some transfers to come over. That would be a lot better. But could be worth it to give him another pitch though. Caesar Randall, 69 overall, which is pretty good for us. D plus potential is not ideal, and we haven't offered him, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and give him a good pitch. NIL deal. He does enjoy the idea of getting some money, so for right now we'll offer him 50K just for right now, just to get us probably in the lead. Actually, no, we'll probably still not be in the lead, probably be trailing by a little bit, but we're not going to offer him any more than that 50K. Timothy Hutchinson, we need to get this guy because we need a kicker, and he would immediately be our starter year one. So let's go ahead and just give him a pitch. Might have to offer him more money down the line. Paul Brennan, we do need a quarterback for some depth. It looks like LSU has not offered to him, which is good. We'll just give him a pitch. Pullman, so that'd be Washington State going after Stephen Daniel. He would like an NIL deal. Offer him 60K for right now. It's only going to increase it by 100 points. And then we'll give him a pitch from us, hopefully. Okay, so they just offered him a scholarship last week, so hopefully whatever we do this week can have a better effect on him, and we can gain the lead. Timothy Farrar, no one's going after this kid, so we'll give him an offensive coordinator pitch. Same thing with Sam Dixon, no one's going after him. B- potential could be pretty good. We'll just give him a pitch from the offensive coordinator. Go back down here, no one's really going after Braden Bradley. Give him a nice pitch from the defensive coordinator, Abraham Snyder. No one going after him. We'll give him a pitch from the O coordinator, Keegan Barnes, defensive lineman. 62 overall. Not a big fan of the potential. But let's get him a pitch from the defensive coordinator, Owen Chapman, JUCO kid, F plus potential. I don't really care either way. We'll go ahead and skip. And then Eric Villalobos. I really do want this kid. I'll give him a pitch from myself. Cole Schultz. RBM, how's it going, my guy? I have not seen you in a while. Hope you are doing well. I've been keeping up kind of with you on Instagram and whatnot. Hope you are doing good. Cameron Hebert. Marcos Gorman. Let's just give a pitch to Cam and Hebert. And then that's what we can do. The good thing, or not the good thing, but something to keep in mind is the amount of pitches that you have and the how well your pitches do to the recruits depends on your skills and the skills of your coordinators. So you can see there, offense coordinator has 1 great pitch and 2 okay ones. Defense coordinator has 2 great pitches and 1 good one. I have 1 great, 3 good, and 2 okay ones. So it's not like you're pitching to them on individual things. They will automatically have a set interest in your school based off of the things that your school does well or doesn't do well. Let's see, team recruiting rankings. Some teams have already signed some kids. Clemson. Who did Clemson sign? Offensive lineman Ronald Rogers, 71 overall. They signed him week 5 out of Texas. Louisiana signed a 4-star kid, Andy Juarez, number 9 quarterback out of Maine. Wow, they got some good high school football up there in Maine, apparently. He's going to LSU. And then Lansing, that'd be Michigan State. Semester wrapped a few days ago dealing with the wisdom teeth. That is not good. It's all good, man. Don't worry. You got your life you're living here. It's all good. Sorry to hear about the wisdom teeth. That is a huge bummer. That's something that I'm going to eventually have to deal with. Dreading it, but right now my teeth are good. But last time I went there, like, eventually you're probably going to have to get those out. And I'm like, not right now. Don't have time for that. And I'm big on, and I'm not very big on pain. Defensive lineman, 6'4", 286, big boy out of Missouri. With B+ potential. Like that. Miami signing a 3-star kid out of Florida. Lewis Rogers with F potential. Miami doing Miami things. Missouri. 3-star kid out of Illinois. 5'11" linebacker. I would never. Alright, so our recruiting's done. Like I said, I do not play through the games. If anything, maybe down the line when I'm playing for like a more high caliber team and I'm, more confident that we can actually win the games, maybe I'll play through them. But for now, just getting through them. Our goal is to win 3 games this year because that's what we did last year. We kind of overproduced and we lose to Stanford. Very, very close game though. Very, very close game. Lose a couple defensive linemen and Davin Madden in this game. Very close. Sucks. It's just that little bit more skill that we need, Hopefully we can at least beat Hawaii, so we can get some extra money from our boosters. You can want to see our boosters. Take a look at this school. So 2-star prestige right now. We got NIL budget of 5 million. Our fan base is hype about the team, but these are our boosters, our donors. We need at least 7 rushing touchdowns to get this guy to give us an extra 1,300,000. We need to at no more than 33 points per game, which is super easy, and we get an extra 1 million or so. 3.75 million if we beat Hawaii. So if we beat Hawaii, we get an extra 3.75 million. We're more than likely going to hit this 17 sacks. That's not super hard. Hopefully we can hit that, just to get some more money to add to the program, because the more money we get from our boosters, the more we can increase this stuff. The more we can increase this stuff. Maintenance cost $3 million, that is per season. So, yeah, we have to make sure that we are making some good money so we can not only, purchase better facilities, purchase better college life for the kids, better academics, but also we need to maintain them. Costs money to actually maintain it. So we need that money. That's why we need those boosters, and the boosters only give us money if we win games and achieve objectives and stuff like that. All right, so game plan stays the same. Don't need to worry about it. Depth chart. See if anyone got injured. I know a couple people did get injured. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, Madden's going to be out for a while. Goes all the way down to number 13 on the depth chart. No bueno. Hate to see it. Bentley, oof, and Grove. Our defensive line is getting shafted right now with all these injuries. Linebacker core is not good at all, and it has not been good since the beginning. Appreciate you if you're joining me and you're watching. This is Football Coach College Dynasty. Check it out on Steam if you would like to. $12. All right, practice focus against Hawaii. Let's see, they are not terrible on over the air. Ooh, but they are bad at defending the rush, which is what we are going to work on. So we are working on our rushing, and we're trying to limit their downfield passing. Lock those in. You can do some practice runs to see kind of how your plays do against other defenses, but that's really only useful if you know that you are going to play the games and call the plays yourself. What is their defense? 3-4 aggressive zone. 3-4. Just do cover one hole. And that jet sweep play does pretty good. Quarter of the time, it goes over 10 yards. That's what I found last time when I was actually calling the plays, is that jet sweep is a really big hit or miss kind of play. Sometimes I like to take a gamble on it. All right, let's see if we did not get any commits. Let's see if we've got some kids that are losing interest in us. Miami's kind of getting in the lead for Timothy Hutchinson. They're kind of breaking away. And that's the only kicker that we're going after. So let's give him a great pitch. Offer him some money, maybe. Currently at 100K. Let's bump it up to 150K. 524. We're trailing by 519. It should get us somewhere closer to where we need to be just to get that kicker. This guy is heavily thinking Washington State. They offered him some good money on an NIL deal, which is not good for us. D- potential. I can't afford to lose him, I think. Wake Forest, it looks like. Yeah, Wake Forest offered him a scholarship, and he got pretty hyped on that. Let's see. He does not care about NIL deals at all, so we are not going to bother with him. We got quite a bit of headroom on Ezekiel Rowe because we offered him that NIL deal. Maybe offering him a little bit more might just, yeah, just that extra 10K might get us over the hump a little bit more. Don't even have to pitch to him. Hawaii's probably going to end up with Sam Dixon, which is very unfortunate. They just offered him a scholarship. We are behind by 187 points. So let's see if we can't close that a little bit. Does he want an NIL deal? 500K is his value. I'm not going to offer him anything right now. Hawaii, man, these guys are really screwing us, huh? Trying to get all the players that we want. Did they offer him a official visit? And he got a lot of F potential. Let's see. University of South Florida. SMU's beating us for that kid. Paul Brennan, we are starting to break away for this kid. He not worth it for the NIL deal on that kid. Owen Chapman, just give him a pitch from the offensive coordinator. Abraham Snyder, we're kind of starting to break away from. Jermaine Hall, really want this kid. He looks good. Offer him 50K. See if he likes it. It's crazy that this is actually a thing now, the NIL stuff. Just the way it's going to be from now on is what it is. Marcos Gorman, we'll give him a pitch. That's about it. Hawaii offered this kid a scholarship and an NIL deal and gained quite a bit of points. He's apparently close to committing. Hopefully it is with us. Let's just give him an extra 20K just to sweeten the pot. And it looks like we are good for the week as we take on Hawaii, who have, and the receivers are pretty good. Offensive talent's not the best. Defensive talent is pretty good, admittedly. Let's just advance and see if we can beat Hawaii. Beat our rival. Get an extra 3 million, I believe. We can't. Oh, man. And a lot of injuries. From our star running back, too, no less. We got Pablo Dorsey. That's something. So we lose our rivalry game, which is a big no-no. But we do get some commitments, which is nice. All right, so game plan stays the same as always. Depth charts. Oof. McPherson's even injured a little bit. Yards per carry is down from last year. Same thing with Diamond. Yards per carry is down. Probably because all the other teams are getting better too. Buckley might get some carries. Nada back in the mix. Davidson. Dudley gets injured. Yeah, Bentley's donezo for the year, it would appear. McDonald injured. Anna's injured. He's still the second string. That's pretty crazy. And Pineda back to his return duties. Practice focus. They are very good at passing, so we're going to try to limit that, even though it's going to look pretty hard. And let's try to work on our quick passing. See if we can improve that a little bit. So we did get a commit. JUCO player Pablo Dorsey, 64 overall. C- potential. 6'2". Beautiful. Yeah, we are leading for quite a few players, including Martin DeLeon, who I do like quite a bit. Jackson Riley, we'll leave that as is. Eric Villalobos. Go ahead and do that. Keegan Barnes, we are still trailing for. Give him a good pitch from our defense coordinator. Timothy Albrecht, it looks like he's still exploring his options, which is not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Let's give him a great pitch from us. This guy's still just narrowing his schools. Give him a pitch from us, narrowing schools. Johan David. This guy actually looks pretty good too. Not gonna lie. A- potential. Exploring his options still. Kobe Andrade. He looks fine. Ooh, it looks like oh, not in the lead. Oh, Hawaii's gaining on us quickly. For this kid, Aiden Ritchie. Matthew Ramsey, the cornerback. Quentin Leyva, 73 overall. It looks like we're probably going to get this kid, which is awesome. Some added depth for sure. Braden Bradley. Will commit soon. William Schultz. Let's give him a little bit more of a boost. Jermaine Hall, narrowing schools. Nobody else is getting ready to commit, which is fine. points ahead. Rick Shipman will give him a pitch, and that looks like it's going to be it. As we take on Arizona, more than likely going to lose. Let's see how the league's cooking right now. Michigan, Oregon, number 2. 6-0, 4-0 in conference. West Virginia, Louisiana, LSU, Auburn, Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, Miami, North Carolina, Wisconsin. It does appear. Where's Alabama again? Where is Alabama? 4-2. TCU. We got to be down there. Yep. We're doing better than a couple teams. We're doing better than Wake Forest. We're doing better than Rutgers. We're doing better than Tulsa. And we're doing better than Tulane. We'll take it. We'll take it. As long as we're not the worst team. It's most definitely an improvement. So we lost. And we also lost our star cornerback, our star quarterback. Major leg injury. He's not going to play. And Josiah Edmonds. So there's our season, essentially. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Quarterback just gone. Have to pop in D. Moser, who has not played a down. Has not played a down of football this year. Lozano and Summers are back. Edmonds done for a bit. Daniels is back. Bring him across. All right. Practice focus. Our focus is going to be on the run. Defensive focus. They do better on the run, so we're going to stop the run. And then no new recruits. Oh, someone else recruited. Oh, we did get a recruit. William Schultz. 2-star, 6'4", 253, big boy out of Maine. F potential's not ideal, but what are you going to do? So far, we have got our linebacker and a defensive lineman. Both 2 stars. Where are we at, rankings-wise? Hey, number 31. 31 class. Like that, like that. See if we can't increase that further, huh? Okay, where is that kicker? That's the only kicker I'm going after, and it's looking like I'm not going to get him. It's looking like I'm not going to get him. They offered him a scholarship. They targeted him. Haven't even offered him an NIL deal. And he wants to go there more. At this point, not closest battles. At this point, we're just going to invest some more points into the guys that we already know that we are doing well with. Let's do that. This guy's a potential, Manuel Gleason. Overall went up a little bit as well. Like that. Did they... I do not recall putting this guy on here. They might have put him on here. I will definitely take him, but I do not remember offering him a deal. nonetheless. Marcos Gorman, it looks like we are going to get. Let's definitely make sure that. Abraham Snyder. Eric Villalobos. Jackson Riley, not too worried about him. Jermaine Hall. Owen Chapman, not worried about him really. 68 overall, take that. Braden Bradley. Cameron Hebert. Paul Brennan. Will commit soon and actually gaining on him. Offer Timothy for our 20K. Ezekiel Rowe. Rutgers really gaining on us. What did they do? A visit and they 9K. One more pitch from the offensive coordinator. And it's going to be for that kicker. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with any more money on him. Go ahead and simulate forward one more week, and then I think I will be done for today. Oh, we win. We just beat Duke. Okay. So the backup quarterback gets it done. Judah Downs is done for the season. Summers is injured again with Anthony Travis. Some more guys come back. No new commitments. Okay, second win of the season against Duke. We just need to win one more game, and we will have met our goals for the year. Chance that we might get some offers from other schools as well, which could be interesting. But yeah, American Samoa going at it, getting some recruits. Appreciate you guys as always. I'm AZPlow21. Be on the lookout for more of this game, along with WMMA 5 as always. Football Manager, whatever I decide to do. You guys take it easy.